Hi friends! Today we are going to be setting up my new Ateez binder. Oh, I'm so excited. It finally came in the mail yesterday, just in time to set this up in preparation for Golden Hour Part 4 that comes out Friday. I'm hoping to get this video up prior to that release. So hopefully you're seeing this before Golden Hour comes out. But very excited. I'm going to be setting up for Golden Hour Part 4, as well as moving over my Ateez collection, my very small Ateez collection, into this binder. But let us jump into it. Okay, here is the album previews. Now, I have said that I was going to try for an OT8, and I still am for most of them. So we'll kind of go through, see what is all included in these, and then I'll talk about which sets I'm going to try to do an OT8 sets and which set I'm just going to try to do my bias line. So for Golden Hour Part 4, we have the A version, the Z version, and the diary version. And so for this set, it looks like you get the 3 different photo books, 3 different of the contents holder, 3 different discs. We have little stickers here, the accordion book, folded posters, and then photo card A. Looks like there's 3 different versions here, and then 3 different versions for photo card Z, and then 3 different of these text card cover card things. So I didn't create anything or any holders for these cover and text cards. I figured like they look kind of larger than a standard photo card, so probably add them into like a larger inclusion later on. For the Digi version, obviously each member has their own cover, and then for the photo cards here, you'll get the same member as who is on the cover, but there's 6 different sets. So I think because of this, I'm going to try to just get my bias line, which is Hongjun, Yuno, and Wooyoung. I created templates for a complete OT8 set for each of these, but if I'm being honest, this is a little much. So I think I'm just going to stick to my bias line for these. And then obviously it comes with a little booklet, and then a folded poster and sticker and disc. And then the polka albums, again, A version, Z version, diary version, but it comes with 3 different versions of the QR code, 3 versions of the stickers, 3 different versions of the image card, 3 versions of the photo stand, and then random 2 out of 16, so 2 different sets for just the random photo card. So I probably will try for an OT8 set of the polka albums, just because they seem a little bit easier to get and a lot cheaper as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this binder set up for it. I did order some, or I did some pre-orders, I should say. So I'll be setting up for those as well. I'm definitely only going to be collecting a select few. And then also just my bias line. A version. But at the end, I'll show you which of the pre-order benefits that I got. All right, A2. I'm very excited. This is my first active comeback with Ateez, because I've been around and have semi-followed them since bouncy era. But this is the first time where I'm actively like anticipating and watching all of the teasers, and I'm gonna go out on release day to go pick up some albums. So I'm very excited. All right, A3. Z1. You should tell me down in the comments if you're an Ateez. How long have you been an Ateez? What era did you first start listening to them? Also, if you have any recommendations for their older songs, please let me know, because I definitely want to go back in their discography. Which version was this? Z2. All right, Z3. That's it for the main album versions. Now on to the digipacks. And like I said, I had created a set for all OT8 of all 6 sets, but I think I'm just gonna try to collect my bias line. So I don't, how should I do it? Should I do Hongjoong, Yuno, Uyang, or should I do Hongjoong, Yuno, Uyang? I think I'm gonna go down. I might change my mind once the photo cards actually come out and I can take a look at them. This is what I am gonna go with for now. So digipacks 1, 2, and 3. I did order random with some of the pre-orders, because at that time I was still thinking, oh, I'll do an OT8 set of the digipacks. So we'll see. Also, I feel like if I see any photo cards of the other members and I just really like them, I'll collect them as well. But I guess we won't know until Friday. So I hold all rights to change this binder as much as I want to. I'm not gonna beholden myself to one thing. If I change my mind, I change my mind. All right, digipacks 4, 5, and 6. Now onto the QR codes. We have QR set 1. QR set 2. QR set 3. Pocket image 1. Pocket image set 2. polka image set 3. Polka PC 1. And polka PC 2. All right, so that's it for the album cards. And then for the what are these called? Pop sets. I got a couple of different ones. So for the first one, I got one version of the Hello 82 Flirt, which really comes with the vinyl. And then I got 2 of these Square Up, which came with my pre-orders. I got signed albums, but then I also went back and got the vinyl and 2 digipacks, which should, I think they are the ones that come with Square Up. I don't know. I was on Hello 82's website and I'm very confused about the whole thing. I also have Hello 82, the sobbing version, 3 of them. I did go back and double check all of my orders. Is this the one that comes with the signed albums? I think maybe. I don't remember. Then I got 3 of the Strawberry Bunny versions. And so far all of these are random, but I will try to, if I don't get my bias line, I'll try to trade for my bias line. Then through some goes, I'm getting Make Star, which I don't remember which version this one is. The Hello Live Thumb version. And the Talk Talk Cherry version, which don't come for me if I misspelled Talk Talk in one of these. I'd spelled them both differently. I don't know which one is correct. If it's T-O-K, T-O-Q, or T-O-Q, T-O-K. I spelled it both ways, so apologies for that. But that's it for my pops that I've gotten so far. So let's see, how many photo cards should this be? Whatever 9 times 18 is, that is how many photo cards I will be expanding. Now, I think I'm going to transfer all of my old, or my Ateez collection from my old A5 into this binder. But I have not actually prepped for that. All right, let's see what it's going to take to organize this. I think the best option is going to be to pull all of the cards out and organize them by eras. So let me do that. Alright guys, I want to be so real with y'all. I ain't got a single clue the best way to organize these. And there's a couple of cards, I don't know where they came from or what era they are. So I'm gonna do my best to try to place them where I think they should go. This may end up looking very wild, but we'll do it anyways. All right, just with Stray Kids, I will sort newest to oldest, so newest at the front. So we have Golden Hour Part 4. I also throw everything in the same binder. So this will be a mix of Korean, Japanese, Ateez stuff. Okay, so Golden Hour Part 4. And then I have one set from Ashes to Light that I am trying to get an OT8 for. Alright. And then on to Golden Hour Part 3. I'm gonna do the polka stuff first because I have the most of it. Is there an actual order to the polka sets? I haven't done any real digging into what they all look like. So is there a particular, like, these are definitely this set and this one is with definitely a different set? Do we know? I'm sure somebody out there knows. Please let me know down in the comments. I think for now, to save on space, we're just gonna stick this extra Uno right there. And then same with these. I feel like these two are in a set and these three are in a set. But I don't have very many of them, so they're all gonna go on the same page. But like with these, what makes these different? So what's the difference between these two Unos and these two Uyongs? What makes them different? Why do you put them in one set versus the other? I've decided that this set that I'm choosing is they're all like winking or touching their face. Ooh, not there. Go here. Wait, is that actually it? Are they all winking? Did I crack the code, guys? Should I be proud of myself? Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. We'll move this Mingy and Jungho into this other set. I'm gonna put all of the In Your Fantasy cards on one page as well, because I don't have a lot of them, nor do I expect getting a lot of them. Maybe I'll trade for my bias line, but I don't know. This Yeosang is like the only Yeosang card that I have, or one of the very few that I have. So I'm quite attached to it. Then I'm gonna put all of these on one. I know that they're two separate sets, but oh well. They all have a red background, therefore they all belong on the same page. That is my thought process. Then we have these, which I know because the back say these are part 2. I also think that these are part 2 as well, but genuinely could not tell you for sure. We'll do a 4 pocket pattern. I think with Golden Hour part 1, I'm just going to collect my bias line. Oh, is that the same? Yes. So maybe I should trade. Might trade that Songhua for a Hongjun. I guess these 2 Ouyongs will be just back here by themselves. I'm gonna stick these in here just to, so we'll put Yuna there. Put Hongjun up here. Because that's not crazy at all. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to that. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to collect the other stickers. Alright guys, let's flip through all the cards that I have so far. Let's see if I have any more fillers. I don't have any more Hongjun or I'm gonna have a Mingy. I do have these. Alright, so Ashes to Light. The Polka Polaroid. Oh, since these are not in, I mean, I can move this up here to the dead space. That was all of my generic fillers as well. Okay. I guess we'll leave these as, I won't put any fillers here. Okay. This one we'll leave as is. That is a hot mess if I've ever seen one. I'll leave this one as is because it is also a hot mess. And surprise, surprise, all of these are just hot messes. All right, guys. Let's end on a prettier page. There we go. That is it. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching me set up my Ateez binder. Very excited for this Friday. And I'll see this collection grow even more. So let me know down in the comments, are you prepping your binders for the new Ateez come back? Are you excited? What songs are you excited for? But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.